Okay, in this video we're going to be getting all the artifacts and puzzle pieces for Memory Meadow, and we're going to start off in Gusty Gateway. First thing you do, right in the first platform, we're going to be turning around, going across this wire, crossing over the bridge, and a very easy puzzle piece right at the start of the level. Now continue on, pull the pulley to get a wire to go across, and as you can see in the distance there's another puzzle piece there. You're going to have to fight the wind to get to the puzzle piece, but it's not too difficult really. Now you're going to pull this pulley out for another wire and get across to the next checkpoint. We're going to do a spin attack on the flower so that we can gain a new platform within the centre to avoid this quicksand area. However, we're not going to go the standard way, we're going to go past the standard way and continue up over this hill, jumping over all these platforms, collecting the coins as we go. Pull the pulley because there will be an artifact hidden inside. This artifact is PlayStation controller. Now I've jumped back in where I probably should have just jumped the other way, but not to worry. We'll go back and do it again. That platform is constantly moving with the cloud blowing it across. Get over to the other side, avoid these orange bots that are going to squish you. Now when you go down this little hill, the normal way would be to go on the bouncy thing and up, but for now we're going to go over this quick cement and grab that next puzzle piece before we do so. Grab a bit of coins while we're here. Again, we're going to avoid these orange little things because they're annoying. Now the controller cloud takes you to the next checkpoint, but we're going to avoid that and go towards the wall and over, because there is some more pulleys up here. One of them gives us the throwing option, don't have much to do with that at the moment, and the other one is going to be the next collectible in this level, another artifact. This one is the PlayStation mouse. So collect some coins while you're here, you may as well, you're going to need them later on in the game for some more trophies. Jump down towards the next checkpoint. You're going to have to avoid these electrocution bots, kill them if you can, and then move on to the next part. Now this is a timed area, so we're going to have to jump these platforms quickly, then we'll go back into the wall if you don't. Bounce up, the wind's going to take you the wrong way, so you're going to have to fight the wind. This is actually where you get the trophy Pain, where a can will hit you in the head. There it is. I've already got the trophy, so I didn't get it at that point. So fight the wind, go across. It starts to rain, the umbrella is now out. Now there will be a trophy for the umbrella in fact later on called Jason. I'll show you when we get there, but there will be a separate video for that too. Get past the next electric bot, get to the checkpoint, then we've got this even more electrified bot. Open the bounce thing out, but we've actually missed a few things here. So we've got to bounce onto the shelter. As you can see on the rocks there's another jigsaw piece, but that shelter, if you just stand under it for a few seconds, you will get another trophy. Now we've got all those ones, so the next one is Fastlane Fields, where we're going to get into our ball. So you're going to be using your touchpad on your controller to navigate your bot throughout this level. So we're going over the bridges. This one you're going to go under the bridge to collect the first puzzle piece before moving on to the next area. Now this one you can quite clearly see this one in broad daylight, to stick to the left, and there's another second puzzle piece on your way. Can't really miss that one. Up over the meadows, collecting as many coins as you can, and you will come to the next checkpoint. Stick to the left because you end up in the quicksand. You got to go really left though, because there's this other way that will get you an artifact. Quite tricky to maneuver. You can push the touchpad in if you want to stop, but once you get to the end of that little tricky section, you'll get the PlayStation memory card artifact. Continue on, smash the pinball out the way, and we're going to jump. Now, left would be the normal way, but we're going to go right here. We're going to go right because there's, of course, another collectible hidden out of the screen. Keep going across, get the artifact, and this artifact is the Astro PlayStation game disc. And the platforms have now frozen, so you can just go straight across, not an issue. We're going to bounce up and over. And we're going to bypass that hill, in fact, go past it, go all the way around, bounce up, because there's something in the sky. Yep, it's a jigsaw piece. Now we'll go down the hill. And what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be sticking to the right hand side as soon as we've been blown over here. The right hand side will give you another puzzle piece. If you don't stick to the right, you're going to completely miss it. Stick to the right, end the level. That's the Fastlane Fields done. 2 artifacts and 4 jigsaws. Next we've got the Electrocloud. A little bit more of a fast paced level. Pull the pulley, get up onto the cloud and fight a couple of little bots here. Nothing too drastic. Go over a few platforms that pump out, and there's a hidden bouncy blue thing in the cloud here. Just get rid of these enemies here. Getting some coins while I'm at it, but yeah, right down there, it's hidden away. Bounce up it, and this will actually open a complete different area, quite a large area in fact. Now these clouds do disappear, so you've got to jump fast, get your coins. And you're going to be jumping left at this point. I already got it earlier because I did actually fall off this cloud, which was a bit annoying. Come back, keep going, because there is another collectible at the end of this section. Pull the pulley out and there will be an artifact here. This artifact is the PS1 LCD monitor. Now don't worry, we don't have to go through all the clouds to get back. We've got a nice ride on a floating duck. You just got to blow its backside, if that's a thing. Blow its backside and then the duck will float you all the way back to where you came from. Right close to the checkpoint that we need to go to. Jump over the electrocution thing and we're going to be pressing the button to start the moving platform. Quite easy, you just got to avoid the electrocution, the pair of electrocution bombs, and there will be a jigsaw piece in the middle of some of these. Quite easy to get, just make some jumps, not too bad at all. Keep going past these vertical electric bombs and we're going to be passing over these electrical platforms. Get over to the next checkpoint and you've got to time these jumps now. So when it's actually on the electric side, that's when you jump, and then it should turn over, and then you get the jigsaw at the same time jumping over that. Now going left here is a special way because it's going to give you some more collectible items. So we're going to jump over this electric dude. Nearly got killed here. Wait for the platforms to spin, jump up, do the pulley, and there will be an artifact. This artifact is the PlayStation multi-tap. Go down the zip wire, makes it nice and easy, takes you back to the original checkpoint that you started at. And this time we've got a giant TV that is bashing down. It's trying to crush you, so don't get crushed. Now, turn back on yourself, there are some floating clouds. I actually missed it the first time. I need to give it a second go, because the clouds don't stick around. So once you time it right, you'll get on top of the television, and there's a jigsaw piece at the top of it. Get the coins while I'm here. And then we come on to bump up Broadway. It's the ball again, unfortunately. And there's a few trickier parts to this level in particular, probably the trickiest parts in the entire game in fact. So we start off on this crazy area where you kind of lose a little bit of control because you're being pinballed around. What you need to do is on the left side, there's a little hole in the floor where you can get yourself into, and it's going to take you around to pump you up. So what you need to do, take all the pins out of the central area and that will unlock another jigsaw piece. take out the big pin, go for the jump. And on the icy part you need to stop yourself because there is a jigsaw piece, so you're going to have to go back. Remember, you can push the touchpad in. Now this is a tricky part, probably the trickiest part. It's the icy slidey part with no wall. You're going to have to YOLO it, or you're going to have to take your time with it. I tried to YOLO it. It took me a few attempts, I believe, but I eventually got there in the end, and there is an artifact at the end of it. Which is going to be the DualShock controller, the original DualShock. Once you get that done, you're back on the road. And one last jigsaw piece there, that should give you all the jigsaw pieces for this level. Now there is another little tricky part here, just don't touch the bumpers because they will just bounce you straight off. But once you've navigated through here, that's going to give you another artifact. This artifact being the pocket station. So that is all 4 jigsaws and the 2 artifacts done. So at this point you've just got to complete the level to get the main artifact of the entire level, the entire zone, and it's literally like 10 seconds away. So you just go forward and there you are. Job done. Just got to climb these old school retro television sets and you will finish the level. So there you have it, that is all of the artifacts as well as all the jigsaw pieces for Memory Meadows. So on the next video we'll be moving on to the 4th zone in the Astro Playroom.